What's up, everybody? Welcome to another new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing Podcast. I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. And guess what, boys? This is episode 99. One more, and we're hitting 100. What's up, everybody?
99. That's crazy. That is so 90, almost 100.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, hitting 100 next week. That'll be nice. It's crazy. Already 100 episodes deep, 3 years in, and still rolling, boys. Still rolling.
It's so crazy.
It is.
2 years.
So crazy.
2 years.
2 years. Yeah, we started our third. Yep, 2 years deep and started our third. So yeah, we're rolling right along. Getting into this rainy season.
Well,
the holiday season's upon us. Racing's almost finished, and it's wild. The year just flew by.
It is wild.
Yeah, November.
All right. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. I want to shove my face full of food.
I already did that.
Woo.
Can't wait.
Sorry, I mean, I will be
Jimbo's
distracted because
deep.
I'm watching the race, halfway through the race. So,
Yep. It was a good one. I will
oh
tell
my
you that.
gosh, what the?
And
Well,
the
yeah,
rain-
rain does that.
Dude, the rain gets so crazy that all of a sudden you just see the cars come through the mist. It's just nuts. There's nothing. You just see a car appear or disappear. It was wild.
Wow,
It was
Yeah.
wild. And a wild
It-
finish.
wild. Well, what about the wild qualifying?
I missed that. I missed the qualifying.
Oh my gosh. I mean, Alex Albon can't start the race. Who else couldn't start the race because they smashed their cars up? I know Carlos Sainz was able to start from the pit lane.
I want to say, yeah, from the pit lane.
Lance Stroll goes out first lap of the race because he wrecked his car.
So
Fernando
many
Alonso
cars.
wrecked his car. Dude, the qualifying was it was chaotic. Cars going off, 3 or 4 red flags. It was the way qualifying should be.
Mhm. I don't remember the last time it's rained like this down in Brazil for this race. It's been a while.
It's been a while. I mean, there was the rain race where Max passed the entire field twice, trying
That's
to,
right.
where he just was that 2016 or 2018,
Yeah, so
something
it's
like
been a
that.
while,
Where he just, it's been a while since it's been just a crazy rain race. So
I know we only got few races left. 3. They come back up to Vegas.
3 more races. Yeah, Vegas and then over to the Middle East.
Yep. Qatar and Abu Dhabi.
That's right, Qatar and Abu Dhabi.
Do you think Qatar happens?
Yeah. So, I think Qatar happens. Yeah.
Okay. Shit's
Yeah,
wild
it
over
happens.
there. So
It is.
I didn't
It's
know if
pretty
they would be
crazy over
like,
there.
All right, we need to cancel this, guys.
Well, no, because Qatar isn't really involved with all the
Craziness.
sand people craziness over there.
Okay.
Well, maybe they are quietly, but they are not.
Right.
They're not.
Because I know
really-
Abu Dhabi's not. They're just fucking rolling. They're just spending
Yeah,
money
they're
and
they're
hanging
just.
out and
Mhm.
racing.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
know.
do.
I would like, dude. Abu Dhabi is fucking crazy. I would like to go there once in my life.
Yeah, go as a man. Don't take your wife.
Yeah, no shit. And don't spit on the ground, and make sure you don't curse in public. Oh, and make sure you
Don't
have
curse,
all
don't
the
spit on the ground, don't-
THC is out of your system. Because even if you get
Yeah,
tested,
and
you're
also-
going to jail. Maybe I don't wanna
have
go.
any. Don't have any alcohol either. No alcohol. No fun. Make sure you hold hands with other men because that's part of the culture.
Oh shit!
You know.
I know. It looks
I will say
amazing.
this. Oh my gosh, where'd the cars go?
Yeah, exactly. Where'd
You're
the
right.
cars go?
The cars just disappeared from the screen.
Oh yeah.
And then
it's
they just
insane.
drove out. Oh, it's so fucking crazy. That's so cool. So how did Todd? How'd your race go yesterday?
I didn't race.
I know. I know.
It was a
That's a
decent
trick
one.
question.
It was a
Yeah,
decent
I
race.
like GT.
Yeah, it
busy.
was fun. It was a little chaotic. You had to be in the Lambo for the most part.
Yeah.
That or the Jag. I tried the first race in the Ferrari and
Looked
it
like
didn't
people
go
were
too
the
well.
GTR.
Okay.
A couple people
Four
did
wheel,
the
pretty much
GTR.
high horsepower, 4-wheel drive, top
Yeah,
speeds.
well,
Ferrari did
the
not do well.
GTR, couple people in the 155 Alpha. And actually, I was surprised how fast the Alpha was down the straightaway.
Yeah.
I was very surprised because it was hard for me to catch up to the Alphas.
Oh, okay.
They've done something to that car and gave it some more top speed.
Yeah, they gave it some more top speed. It was, it was a lot faster. How'd your races go, Sean?
They went okay. First race, Ferrari, not so good. I also got hit first lap going through that chicane near the end and got taken out. Had to pit lap 1, pitted, and just never could catch back up. So I finished that bitch in 13th. Second race went a little bit better. Shitty qualifying. I'll tell you, Mike had a great qualifying. Started in the back, pitted, I think lap 4, and then was able to move up to 9th with everything. And I did that race in the Lambo. That was a lot better race, but overall not very good. But fun race.
Mike?
17 laps. So.
Mike, do tell.
I did a warm up in my second account just to get some pace because I had no practice or anything in. Didn't go the greatest, but it was just a warm up, so I didn't really care too much. And then, I went to the main for the last slot. Found pace, found some comfort in the car, and put it up front in second place to start. And 3, 2, 1, the lights go out, and my car wouldn't move.
Nope.
It was locked
wild.
on the grid. I could rev it like anything, but it was like the brakes were locked or something, or the game like something wrong, and I ended up getting disqualified. I couldn't do anything.
That is so crazy that you could rev it and all that, but your car would not move. I wonder what the
Would
deal
not
is
move.
with that.
Yeah.
I wonder what's
I didn't
in
do
the
anything
algorithm.
different.
And
Didn't
of
do anything
course,
different going in.
Right?
and of
Quality.
course, you get a DRSR hit on that because of a glitch
DQ.
with the algorithm, with the system, with the software. So
You would
it's all
think
your
too
fault.
nowadays with all of the technology and AI, it should be able to read. Okay, this guy's player had a glitch. There's something wrong on our end. Let's not take any DRSR.
Let's penalize
But
it. That's what they're thinking.
That does not happen. We got AI, guys. Come on, PD. You got AI in the new PS5 Pro. Ooh, maybe if you get the Pro, maybe it will recognize that. Maybe the AI will fix that with the new Pro.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed because I think I would have won that race.
Oh, dude,
I think
you would have been
too.
Yeah.
I think you, I think you would have too. I raced in my second account for the first race and did pretty well. I got, especially since I got hit twice by the same guy first lap, had to pit early, 4 seconds worth of damage, and came out, worked my way back up to like 6th place or something like that. Did a good job of it. And then I hopped in my third account and raced with Mike. And probably I did not take pole. I could have, but I didn't. And there was not dirty driving. Honestly, not dirty driving. There was a lot of poor driving, but not dirty driving. And ended up in 6th or 7th there. And then did my third race in my main account and fucked up my own qualifying. That was my fault. Started in last, made up 3 positions at the beginning of the race, and then had a guy push me off in the final corner. That was cool. He actually ended up going into third at the by the end of the race,
Oh, damn.
and proceeded to watch A-plus drivers handle the race like it was a destruction derby. Like they were I don't know how many incidents there were that I saw in front of me. And then got penalized at the end of the race, the 1 second penalty, and ended up in last, 13th place. So second account made more points than my main account. And from now on, I just don't understand. I don't understand because the same thing happened during the weekly race. Number one, Road Atlanta was a blast.
Yeah, Road Atlanta's good.
That was a fun race.
Even though no pit stop, just fucking 14 laps.
Yeah, just run it as fast as you can. That was awesome. Again, why is there cleaner racing in the B lobbies than in the A plus lobbies?
I think at that point, people are so desperate to win, to be out front.
Why? That's the question, because it's not just happening. It's not just happening like in the back of the pack because you're trying to get the 8th place so you score points.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening through the entire pack. Yeah. It's happening. Like I'm not just
making dumb decisions.
How are there cleaner races in the B lobbies than in the A lobbies now? I think I actually was on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I streamed Monday
that was a good
and
race.
had a couple of great races on Monday. Tuesday, I go to my main account and it's just shit races. And then I switch over to my third account and that's what I raced in almost all week and just had really fun driving with people. Like just
those B guys are on the come up and they're really trying to get to that A to where they're starting to understand, dude, we can't just barrel in and bash into each other if we want to move up, kind of thing, I feel like. And then the other guys are just want to win so fucking bad and be out front. In my Fuji race, I had a guy just going down in that chicane near the end, fucking just blew through, nailed a guy in his door and that hairpin, and fucking just drove off with no penalty. It was wild. I gave the dude that got hit, I let him back by. I gave him a little bump to go after the guy that took him out. Because, dude, he came flying in and just did not give two fucks. Hit him just the right way, got into the corner, and I was next to him, and he did not get a penalty. It was wild. Because he hit him just right to where it didn't think of anything. I just don't understand.
Yeah, it's stupid. So I'll be racing in my third account, I think, if I'm going to do it in dailies. I've just found it to be cleaner. But when I was in the A plus lobby, I watched some dude just fucking annihilate McNaughty going into the final pardon me chicane section at the very end of at the end of the long straight.
Yeah.
Just fucking boom, and there went McNaughty.
Damn.
I mean, no call for it. There is no reason. He was not going to make that corner, and it didn't matter, and he smashed McNaughty off. So I'm just like, the driving standards in the A plus lobbies just have been shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. It is what it is, though.
Yep.
And until Gran Turismo decides that they're going to do something about it, it's just going to continue to get worse.
See, what I was thinking, like, they don't have any penalty system, really, it seems right now, because it's like people aren't getting penalized literally at all for any of the bad driving. Why don't they implement the penalty system kind of like it has been before, but also make it stricter as you progress up the rankings?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
So
Yeah,
the penalties are heavier.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a 2-second, 3-second for hitting a car off, you're getting a 5-second penalty for hitting a car off.
I think
That's a
it
good
should be.
idea.
I think it should be higher than that. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
Oof.
in the B lobbies, you should be getting a 2 to 3 second penalty. In the A lobbies, you should be getting a 10. If you're an A plus driver, you should be getting a severe penalty for running into somebody, accident or not. In my opinion, accident or not, you should have enough control of your car anymore to not do that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not in like a rain race or something like that. If it's in a regular race and you smash somebody off as an A plus driver, you should have a serious hit to your DR or SR and a serious hit to your race.
Well, too, with the heavy
In my
damage
opinion.
and depending on what that's set at, if they do smack your car hard enough, I mean, yeah, like you were saying before, that car should just be out of the race. You can't go fix it. Because I mean, that would happen in real life. Your car would be done.
Yeah, I
You'd be
think
in the
there
pits
should
and you'd
be
done.
severe full damage. You lose a tire, you lose your suspension completely, and I absolutely think that's what should be
more
happening.
like ACC.
Safety car comes out.
Yep.
That'd be cool. They could have the
stricter penalties, damage of sorts. I think they need to make SR harder to obtain. Even in sport, it was harder than it is in 7 to get DR or SR. So they need to make SR a lot harder so you don't just do one race and you're back up.
Yep,
You
I
need
agree.
to do 3, 4, 5 races at least clean to get your DR back or your SR back up, which would avoid a lot of these idiots again, because that's what used to happen. You used to get in sport, you used to get these idiots, but then you wouldn't see them for 3 days because they were trying to fix their SR.
Right.
Yep.
So you would be able to have good races again for a little while until they got back.
Yep.
It's like the
agree.
Kimmies and stuff like that used to do the same thing. They were filthy, but they would one race. You just had to put up with the one race, and then you wouldn't see them again for a while.
Right.
Well, so they got to do something like that, like penalties and or SR difficulty. If my SR drops because I do something stupid or whatnot, so be it. Make me struggle to get it.
Yeah.
I have no problem if I make a mistake and I cause an incident and my SR drops. It's on me. Make me earn it back. Do whatever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, Digit had a good race at Fuji. He raced with Key, Tidgney, a whole bunch of guys, and he fucking... he beat
Todd
Key by 4 seconds.
Todd, what was the whole Tidgney Key discussion you were having on the Discords? On Mullet's Discord. What was going on there?
In that race, Tidgney, I think, qualified second or third behind Digit, was racing. Key was in fifth. Turn 3, 2 cars went into turn 1, pushed Tidgney wide. I think lap 5 or 6, Key got behind him going into turn 1. Key missed the apex by a fucking mile, pushed Tidgney wide.
Oh, damn.
So Tidgney had nowhere to go, and then fucking Key is blaming, he turned into me, man. He turned into me. And it's like, dude, you missed the apex by fucking 15 fucking feet, and you ran him wide and shit, and never gave the fucking spot back and shit like that.
Pulled a max.
And then Tidgney fucking went over the replay and everything like that. You could see Key's inputs, and he totally missed his breaking point, missed the apex, and pushed Tidgney super wide. Tidgney had nowhere to go, and yet he turned into me and shit. It's like, no, dude, you missed your apex by a fucking country mile, and he had nowhere to fucking go and shit. So they barely touched, but still, it was a little suspect on fucking Key. Again, Key is always the victim. He's never wrong, and shit like that. So I'm glad Scotty called him out on his bullshit to his face.
Yeah, You know
Hell
who's gonna have a video for that?
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. SRT will have a video out for it for
Yeah,
sure,
guy.
probably.
Yeah.
God,
He
but
turned
So,
into me. He turned into me.
what a
but yeah,
dumbass.
yeah. It's just again. So Key should have
Yeah,
never got that
typical.
second place.
Yeah, typical Key moment. Typical. What? It's the same thing when he runs into fucking Rory and blames Rory for it too.
hmm
Yeah,
It's a classic. He's. I love the fact that in the on the comments of the video, it's like, this is the reason you're losing subscribers and you're going to have to go back to your real job.
yeah,
hmm
Dude,
yeah,
he's
Oh,
got
just called him out
yeah.
sixty-seven.
completely.
Scotty,
He's got 67K, Key.
he does.
Damn,
He
I don't know
does.
how he has that
But
many.
Yeah, well, then he's losing them. That's the
Yeah.
reason he's going to have
Oh,
to go back into the real
up?
job.
Was he higher than that?
no, but he
A little
he
bit,
makes
maybe.
it sound like he's fucking hurting and shit like that. So Scotty even called him out on fucking, oh, you say shit, to get your fucking subscribers or whatever to fucking donate to you, and I'm losing viewers, I'm losing this and that, and so people donate him 20, 30, $50 and
Oh my
shit.
God,
He just
really?
always plays
Oh, really?
he always just plays the me card. I'm a victim, and all these bad
Yeah.
drivers just make
See,
me
if I
lose
hear that,
viewers
if
and
I was on
shit.
there watching and I heard him, oh, I'm hurting, please send me. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm not.
He's the
Mm,
kind of
I'm not
guy
that
that if he was
dumbass.
American, if he was American, he'd be voting Harris.
Right?
Let's
Oh
put it that
God,
way.
he
Yeah.
would, huh?
Like he's that big of a fucking bitch.
Him and
You
that
know what I mean?
stupid
Yeah.
Like
ass
that's
mustache of his. Fuck. Good lord.
Yeah, he is. I'm just so done with him.
Wow.
You
we
know,
all are now.
it's funny because when I first started watching him, he was okay. It's what's
Yeah.
happened is though, it's now his, it's now the only way he makes a living, and it's turned him into a bigger asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, it's everybody else's fault.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, as he lets his kids, fall, hit their head, don't do anything about it. It's that kind of shit that
Yeah.
it's just that
And
kind of
that's
shit that proves to you that he is not a good person.
yeah. Here's the thing. Here's like the key in a way. Like when you say whether it's like he thinks it's like it's so serious and that, but yeah, he's struggling. He won't admit faults when he makes mistakes. And then when his kids are in the vicinity or something like that, it's basically goes shut the fuck up, get the fuck away. Not he doesn't really necessarily say that, but that's his attitude. Like I'm fucking working here. Like leave me alone. You have to wait, kind of thing, right? Like yeah, I understand that in a way, but at the same time, it's like your viewers are going to respect you more for fucking taking a moment to talk and deal with your kids. You know what I mean? Because people are a little bit more like that, not assholes. So, having said that, then you have the complete opposite spectrum of the scale with Rory. Rory, I saw him in the middle of a race, just let the car go off the track. Didn't even pause it or anything, just so it wasn't the AI driving. Let the car go off the track into the grass and basically got disqualified because his kids came in and he wanted to fucking talk to them. He picked the kid up on his lap, his son and whatever, and he was talking. His wife was there, and he's like, because it's more important than doing a race.
Yeah,
And then it shows because Rory's pushing 175,000 subscribers now.
Wow.
Or something ridiculous like that.
Holy shit.
And
he's
he was
exploded.
less than Key 2 years ago.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference in these guys. And Rory makes a mistake. Oh, shit, sorry. My bad. Even if it's borderline, he'll still, oh, shit, like on stream, I fucked up. My bad. Oh, what the fuck? Go ahead. Go. And then, he'll even say, like, I'm going to make sure I give him like half a lap to get his shit together before he tries anything again. You know what I mean? Like he's a fucking family guy, and he's a very respectful racer.
Hell yeah.
Whereas then Key is just very self-centered and doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself.
Well, it's funny in my main account race last last night. The guy that I was fighting over last place with, we came into the final sector and the turn right before the last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go wide, but I make a wider entry into that to get better acceleration off. And he missed his braking point. He hit the back of me, not hard, but hard enough to send me, off. And he slowed down, let me get back past him, and on the straightaway, he got a good exit off the final corner. I got a pretty good one. He got a better one. I signaled for him to pass me because I knew he had a run, and he didn't.
Oh.
And I was like, bro, you could have definitely passed me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't have, he made the mistake. He gave the spot back, and it didn't really affect me that much on the straightaway. And I was like, I flashed my four ways to let him know thank you, and then I shut him off, and then I signaled for him to pull over. And I also know that it's really hard to see the signal in that car.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I signaled for him because
respect.
Absolute respect. He gave me and then I wanted to have him have a chance to move forward.
Yep. I had similar issue in my second account yesterday at Fuji. It was a Fuji, yeah. No, it was because my main account. When I did Road Atlanta, when I got disqualified, I went into another race to see if something was wrong and everything was working right. And anyways, I was racing and Buddy missed his braking, not much, and just bumped me just enough. I wide going onto the back straightaway, and for 2 laps, like Buddy slowed down, stopped, and for 2 laps he bump drafted me.
Oh, nice.
And and didn't even make a pass, laid off into the corners real early to make sure he didn't fuck up again, and bump draft me for fucking 2 laps, and then went for a move.
Hell yeah.
So like there are good racers out there and understand that you fuck up, and give a guy a chance to get his shit together. Especially say if you knock him off, you got dirty tires. Most people know dirty tires are going to last
half a lap
quite a
at
few
least.
corners, So it's good to see that people are out there still that do have some respect, and and it's great, and it's never. It's funny. The best people like that seem to be at the back of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be a lot more.
Like,
yeah.
I got a guy we were 12th, 13th or something like that, right? And it was like it didn't matter. It was just go. You know what I mean? Like respectfulness kind of thing. Oh shit, my bad. Kind of shit. So it's like people are out there, but it's sort of few and far between.
Yeah, it's becoming harder to find. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That
Most
is
people
for
are.
sure.
You fucking. The only reason I hit you is you braked early. Or
I love when they say that. Well, you braked earlier than I did. Well, it's your responsibility to be watching me. You're behind me.
Yeah. And it's like, because you're not in quali or TT anymore. You're in slipstream with tire wear and tire temperature and whatnot. You need to brake earlier.
And fuel. You got a fuel load.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuel alone.
I will say, I just, out of the Great Blue, I downloaded Sim Dashboard. Sim Dashboard. It's really cool being able to, I put it onto my tablet, and it's nice to be able to look down at your tire temperature and know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm sliding. Oh geez, look at that. My tires are hot. That's why. Why I'm not braking. My tires are hot. That's why, or whatnot. That's great.
Something that's really, really crazy was watching the tire temperature drop before the lobby, like in between when qualifying finished and the race began. Watching the tire temperature drop when that was happening. Like we're sitting there and it's like it's already going down, and I lost somewhere between 5 and 8 degrees of temperature in the tires.
Damn.
Wow.
Technically everybody did.
Yeah.
So it was wild to see how much it dropped.
And how quick did it come back up?
It's gonna be
a lap. 2 laps?
Half a lap,
Oh, okay.
maybe. I mean, there are so many high-speed corners on Fuji
Mm-hmm.
They came back
that
quicker.
the temperature comes back pretty quickly. Yeah.
One thing I've noticed from seeing other people with that as well is it really doesn't take as long as we used to always think for tires to come up.
Yeah. They come up a lot faster.
Yeah,
You
like
know.
we used to think, like for example, hard tires. Fuck, it's almost a lap or more
Right.
before those things even get. Well, no, they're up to temperature within half a lap.
The
You know?
problem is usually you're carrying a fuel weight,
Yeah, which it really does. I think
which
that's
really
more
affects you.
impactful
Yeah.
than the tire temperature, realistically. So.
Yeah, and it like watching my tire temperature, just making sure, especially yesterday, that my front left wasn't getting too hot. Because I mean that's a right turn circuit, so your left hand front tire just gets beaten. And trying to keep it under 190 degrees, because anything over that you really have overheated the tire and it really starts to wear. It was one of those things I just kept my eye on. I never got up there, but still had some fairly high, I think I got up to like 188, 189 degrees. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. It's fun to watch, though. Fun to watch. I mean, I would like to know what's going on this next week with the races.
Woo! Let's go, Coach Mike.
See, I was just going to say that you'll be able to test out more tire temperatures this week at Fuji. Because Daily Race A is taking us back to Fuji International Speedway.
Oh.
We're going to be on the racing soft tires.
Ooh.
The usual times 1 and 1 for fuel and tires. I have a prediction of Group 2 or Group 1 for that.
Ooh.
They've been mixing that kind of thing up a little bit lately. So that could be an interesting, probably no SR, but DR, or no DR, but
hopefully
SR
it's enough
on.
laps.
So if you do, yeah, probably 4, maybe
4?
5 laps.
Okay.
Something like that. Maybe 5 if it is a Group 1 or Group 2 because of the time for a
Yeah.
lap isn't quite that long. So 10-minute race would be about 5 laps probably or so, 6 laps maybe. I think Daily B, we're going to be going to Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagawa, and also on the racing soft tires.
Oh, shit.
And the usual 1 and 1 for tires and fuel. I believe this will be a Group 4 race.
Okay.
Usually they do that. It's been a couple times they've done that, and it's a semi-entertaining race and I think it's 5 laps usually.
Yeah, I don't mind that track.
Okay.
I like that way.
So that should be all right in the Group 4 cars. Fun. Just watch that chicane and coming down the hill. On to the highlight race. We are going to Barcelona, Catalunya, with no chicane.
Okay.
So the good version. We're going to be on race medium tires, 1 fuel, 3 times tires, with 1 mandatory pit stop. I'm predicting Group 3 cars for this, and I think we're going to have probably about a 9 or 10 lapper.
Okay.
Could be a little more than that,
fun.
but I think we're going to go at least that, probably. So, with the 1 pit stop times 3, or maybe 12 laps.
I like 12. I like 12.
Because I think it's a minute 40.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the meta car is going to be there?
It's tough to say.
Could be the
Probably
Lambo.
something like the
Lambo.
Porsche.
Porsche, yeah, I was thinking
Porsche, I think
Porsche.
MR cars.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily power by any means, but you're going to need something with some speed.
Yeah, probably the
I don't
Super
think
then,
something
yeah.
like...
Well, we did this
think,
race, Group B, about, 6 weeks ago, and it was the Lamborghini.
Oh, we did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know, I haven't raced a B
It is
race
better
in
to
so
drive.
long. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the tires, though, I think the Lambo's tough on tires, so with the tire strat put into there, it might not necessarily be the Lambo. It might be for quali. It'll be interesting to see once it gets the race opened to see what is the actual race, because sometimes that's better. Certain cars will be better in race than qualifying time. So a race B is not necessarily indicative of what was OP there if it goes into a strategy tire race. So,
All right.
but yeah, could be an interesting week. I haven't done A's and B's really at all, but I do like the fact that they're mixing it up non-road cars anymore for online racing.
Same.
It gives a lot more to those, like, because you get the Group 3, you get Group 4, and high downforce cars usually mixed in there. And then like last week was rally cars, kind of things. It's a nice little mix to get everybody involved in different races, because everybody has a little bit different tastes kind of thing. I could say that a lot of people probably road cars don't mind driving Group 4 cars at all, because they're a little easier to hold than a road car in the same kind of speeds. People love rally. People like downforce cars. And then you got your regular Group 3s that everybody loves driving. So.
See, I'm not a big rally guy.
That rally race was actually on tarmac though, right?
Yeah, it was at Egger Norwant.
Yeah, it sucks. That sucks. Unless you, and this is honestly, unless you have emergency brake, set up like one of the
so you can
brake pulls, so you can pull it and get the rear end to come around. It's so difficult to do it just using your actual brakes to get that rear end to slide around, and those cars are
really
so pushy because of
brakes to get pop.
It's not easy to control at all. No. So if you're going to do rally cars, let's do rally cars at a rally race. Let's do it on dirt.
Why?
Do it as a race A with no DRSR affected.
Yeah, please.
Why for rally? Why haven't we done like the actual rally course there? At Catalan.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have.
It's
rally
like
cross
fucking
track,
rally
the rally cross track. Yeah.
Why aren't we doing that? You know what I mean, kind of thing.
Again, a lot of it has to do with the fact that they just don't like doing anything that different.
And I wonder what the data shows. I wonder if when they do have those races, I don't think a lot of people do them.
I think, because people are scared to do them. Like it's not easy to drive rally. It will be rally will be much easier for you and Todd now. You have the Porsche wheel.
Yeah,
the round wheel.
The rally
is
easier in GT7 than it was in Sport. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Sport, it was like fucking. I only do it on controller rally, and now I can do it a lot better on GT7. But I'm still just not a rally guy. I want my super formulas and Group 1s and Group 2s.
I love rally. Rally's a blast just because you gotta. It's difficult.
Oh yeah,
it is difficult, but I love it. And once you start flying and really understanding it. It's fun.
You're right.
It is so much fun.
Well, it just sucks, too, because a lot of the guys in there it's really just a fucking wreck fest. Like, when you play with the AI, it's a lot better, but, I'll do a Super Formula. I'll take that instead.
No, I do like me some Super Formula, too.
It'd be nice if that's what Fuji is.
Right? Hells yeah.
Nice.
Well,
be fun.
I think on Todd, want to give us a send off there?
You muted?
And on that
quick shout out to McNaughty, right? Taking the dumpers. McNaughty, shout out. Got your wheel back. He's back up and rolling. Digit's been killing it. Fucking. Oh, we need Mullet back. Hopefully Mullet will be back soon.
And if you guys haven't, check out Muscafy.
Oh, yeah, Muscafy.
No ABS.
Oh.
VR.
Woo! No
Insane.
ABS.
No,
Jeez.
nothing. He's got no assists on nothing all in VR, and it's kind of fun to
murdering
watch.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and like that's gotta be tough to do. But yeah, if you want to take a little trip down learning how to master, watch him.
Yeah,
if you can drive the way he
is
does,
good.
if you can drive the way he does with no assists at all on, then yeah, you're doing pretty good.
Right. Yeah, gotta have that ABS on. That's for sure. And Superior's been back. I've seen sightings of Superior.
Yes, yes, he
So
is.
shout out to Superior. What's up, buddy? And then Hako, hope you're back
Been a
soon.
while.
Get racing.
Yeah.
Missing you.
Yep.
Oh, and if you're running Fanatec with a load cell, double check your settings and make sure you put your brake pressure up. If you get, like I said, I'm at 85 now, and I have way more control of my brake.
Yep. Yeah,
Way
that
more
update did
control.
some crazy stuff, and then updating the wheels switched things around even more. So yeah, I even had to go in and reset all my stuff, and I even had to go in-game calibration because
Yeah, I had to double check that too.
reset that because that was a little off. So,
Here's a hint: put your throttle at 95%, not a full 100%.
under.
That way you know, all the way down means you are definitely at 100% acceleration.
Yep, exactly. I had to do that. Exactly.
Yep.
Because I wasn't getting the full
And
beans.
Todd, okay, and with that, Todd,
Again?
Yeah.
again,
One more time.
and on that bombshell,
we're out of here. All right, guys. See you
we're
next
out of here.
week.
Have a good week, everybody. See you next week.
See ya.
Peace.